Silver Eagle. Now this Silver Eagle at $149.95 is exceptional. It's the highest possible grade at SatinFinish 70, highest possible grade, ANACS certified, first day of issue, limited edition, and we've got 4 flex.
That's right, and it was released last year in October, and we sold a bunch of these last year. You can see the limited edition available exclusively from HSN, 3,195. We had a brief area.
Down to your final quantities.
We're down to our final quantities, under 1,000. Okay, we're under 1,000 is what we've got on this. So here's the deal on this.
Okay.
We sold it last year. I always try to put a few back. These are the SP coins. It has the West Point mint mark. SP is that special satin finish or special finish uncirculated coin made by the United States government. They started those in 2006. They did 2006, 7, and 8, skipped 9 and 10, and then did 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, and 17. Okay. It is the rarest of the regular issue coins. You've got the regular mint state coin. You've got the proof coin. Those have both been made since 1986. And then you have, and they've added to that in terms of the regular issue coin, the satin finish of the SP coin. So I have this from last year, satin finish, first day of issue, and of course I've got it at my original issue price, our original issue price, $149.95. You can only buy it from us. But I have some new information, and so I normally hold this till much later in the end of the year. But, you know, we can do the math based on mintages made by the United States, what they've sold, what they have left, all these types of things, which is public information. And we have come to understand and find out that of all of the SP American Eagles, no, I'm not talking about grade, I'm talking about period. This is going to be the rarest.
Really?
And I mean by far.
Out of all the satin
Out of all the satin, from 2006 all the way through 2017, this is the rarest of those. And that's a big thing. They just made fewer of them. I mean, we just, so that's all it is. Rare just made basically mintage. Okay. So there are fewer of these than any. So rarity is very important in American Silver Eagles. Now, given the fact that there's 3 different regular issue finishes for an American Silver Eagle, mint state proof and satin finish. The satin finish is the rarest of the 3. So this is quite literally, of regular issue American Silver Eagles from 1986 until today, this is the rarest coin. Of all of the 32 years and almost 100 different dates and types of the American Silver Eagle in terms of regular mint state proof or satin finish, this is the rarest coin. And that is literally brand new information that we just found out about. It's absolutely crucial. Now, with that armed with that information, what most coin dealers and what most coin companies do is they raise the price substantially. You see, for instance, the 2016 Congratulations dollar, which is the rarest of the Congratulations set. When we originally sold that coin, I think it was $179. We are currently sold out at $2,000 because it's the rarest of the Congratulations sets. So when you have the rarest of the rare, that becomes important. What is the rarest of all of the special issue United States Silver Eagles? That's the 1995 W American Silver Eagle. That coin in this condition sells for about $30,000. So that's important. What's the rarest special edition reverse proof coin? That's the 2011 25th anniversary. In this condition, it's a couple of $1,000, $1,500 to $2,000. So I have this coin, which is the rarest regular issue American Silver Eagle of the last 30+ years. I still have it in our first day of issue, which is from last year. This is the 2017 coin. Right. I've not raised the price, so I'm giving you the opportunity with what amounts to incredible inside information to be able to have this coin at our original issue price, but only for my original quantity that you see right here, which is now down to 960. We've sold almost 100 coins right now. Right. 92 coins gone. People are just starting to understand the rarity, collectability, and desirability of this coin because it's a special issue coin. It's the rarest of all special issue in terms of presentation with the United States W or West Point mint mark. So when you take a look at all those regular issue, so the mint state coins from 1986 through 2018, this is rarer than every single one of these. You take the United States proof coins, the regular issue proof coins from 1986 to 2017, this is rarer than all of those coins. If you take the American Satin Finish coins, which started in 2006 and go through 2017, this is the rarest of all of those coins. For regular issue American Silver Eagles, This is by far and away the rarest coin. Now, armed with that information, what I did is I brought our remaining quantity here to make available. I did not raise the price a single solitary cent. We still have got the red oak presentation box that you see right here. So what that gives you is this opportunity to own an American Silver Eagle, to own an SP special presentation coin with the West Point Mint mark, certified perfect, exclusive to us at the same exact price. At the same exact price as what I released that coin when I released that coin last year in October. Now, however, armed with the information that this is the rarest regular issue Silver Eagle ever done by the United States government. And I don't mean by a little bit. I mean it's going to be substantially rarer than all of the other coins that are out there. And so that makes for collectability on an entirely different scale. Still red oak presentation box. And here's the interesting part. You now have information that quite literally probably no more than 20 or 25 people prior to this broadcast, 20 or 25 people in the entire numismatic industry even knows about.
Oh, really?
I have a friend of mine that I told this who's a large dealer, and so he had not the graded ones, the original government package. He went out and found 1,000 coins and bought them and put them away immediately because he understood
the importance of this coin and the rarity.
And once you get the rarest,
right?
So all of a sudden you take, if it's a gold eagle, it's $2,000, it goes to, it's $5,000. Right. If it's a silver eagle, the trajectory of this based on rarity, collectability, and desirability is incredible. And that's what you get here. We've increased the trajectory amazingly, although we have not raised our price one single solitary cent. You get it at original price for us. It is 100% exclusive. You now have the inside track and the inside information so that you know this is going to be one of the most distinct, collectible, and desirable American Silver Eagles since it is the rarest regular issue Silver Eagle in the entire series from 1986 to date.
Wow, and it's certified. And it's certified at the highest possible grade at 70.
And first day of issue.
Right, okay.
And first day of issue. So that's from last year.
And you're still getting that. So once that limited edition is sold out, say la vie, that will be it. So 4 flexible payments of $37.49. If you're new to Coin Collector, you have a 30-day money-back guarantee. We have flex pays available. Out in the retail market at any coin dealer, coin shop, you do not get a 30-day money-back guarantee. And you certainly do not get flex pay. So shop from a trusted place, which is HSN. We've been in the industry for over 40 years. And Coin Collector, we love it here. And you know that